First off, I'm going to tell you exactly what this is. This is the Driver Information Center. This was a pretty big thing back in the 1980s, and this is the Trans Am GTA, so this was the most expensive around. Well, most expensive trim level to get. But what this is up top here is it's your system information center. So basically, it tells you all the vital signs of the car. It tells you if a door's open, if your washer fluid is low, and various other things. You could do a system check, which you push the button, or I think you gotta hold it. Let me see. Yep. Now it's going through everything. Wait. Hold on. I haven't done this in a really long time. Hold on. Okay. Look, now it's going through it. Take a look. Okay. So now if everything was okay, it would say system okay, and here, instead of saying right lamp, it would say Pontiac. Now, actually, I don't know for sure if that's rear lamp for the taillight or front. So I do a system check again. Now this time, look at the car. There you go. That's what it's supposed to say when nothing's wrong with it. It'll say Pontiac. So when you push and hold it, you reset the system. But next time you cycle the switch on and off, it's just going to do it again. So let's do a systems check again. See, look at the car. See how everything's illuminating? Okay. So you see everything that came up? Trunk, washer, and I believe it said coolant the last time I did it. I have none of those sensors hooked up. The only thing I have to do is plug it in, so it's not recognizing it. So going below, it's a trip odometer. It tells you your average, like fuel. I think fuel economy. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, I just had it on. All right. Well, this is the miles. How many miles are on the car? And am I doing this right? Okay. This is, I guess, your average speed, miles per hour, and I guess fuel used. I don't know. I'm really not sure. There's no data on this because the car hasn't ran in 2 years. And you could do English, metric, meaning kilometers per hour or miles per hour. Here's your reset button, trip odometer, and you just hit the button you used before to go back to your mileage. So that's the that's the driver information center, which I showed you. This is I guess the travel center, which tells you the odometer and a whole bunch of other stuff about the car. And here is the gauges for all the car's vital signs. Here you have the battery, the temperature, the oil pressure. Oil pressure and temp are both unreadable because the car's not on, the car's not warm, and there's no oil pressure. The only thing that's showing is the voltmeter, which is showing at 13 volts. That means we got a good battery. So I'll show you. That's what it looks like when it starts up. It gives you a couple of beeps. Seatbelt light. You won't see a security light no more because I had that deleted off from the computer. This here is your miles per hour, digital. This is your, let me get some better light here. This is your fuel gauge, and that's your tachometer. Shows you how many RPMs your engine's at, and so you don't blow it up. This little rectangular square box or whatever, this is a shift indicator light. Since I have a manual transmission, it tells you when to shift. I know when to shift just by the sound of the motor, but it was kind of part of the package. So this is what it looks like when you start it up for the first time. See, it's going through its cycle again. There's the radio from the Taurus. It actually belonged to this car, so. And turn that back on. I don't want to kill the battery. This is not digital, but push button controls. Max air conditioning. And even what I think is cool about this is heater. It's red. And this is the fan speed. This is pretty cool. The other Firebirds, they just have manual controls that you gotta slide back and forth, but that's really cool. What this is right here, with the music button and the gain, is this is a factory amplifier that's inside the dashboard. It's pretty cool. This is an on and off button, and this controls the sound in your car. This particular car has something called a performance sound option. It was actually 2 front speakers, which you guys really can't see too well because it is dark, and 2 rear 6x9 speakers, not 6x9s, 6.5s, and a 4x6. Usually these cars came with 6x9 speakers in the back, but I have the performance sound option. This car is pretty fully loaded, so that's what I like about it. This is the defroster. That turn it on, turn it off. This is your trunk release button, which ain't gonna work because I don't have it hooked up right. Oh, and the coolest thing of all is radio controls on the steering wheel. Check this out. That's cool, huh? Here's my GTA badge and my the pocket. There's no glove box, it's just a glove pocket. And that's all I got on the car now. So, oh, also, really cool. The overhead console comes with a map light, and this is a really cool feature. I gotta change this around. This is a appointment keeper, and also a fuel, not fuel, an engine management keeper. Basically what you could do is you could change it. Oh man, this sucks doing videos at night. You could switch it from engine, service, trip, range. Oh man. So you could change it to a bunch of things, so you can keep track of like your mileage and stuff. What's next? What else is in here? Let's see. Celebration. Can you guys see that? Celebration. I'm gonna put the date. I'm gonna put the date a week from now, and that's gonna be my celebration, is when I'm driving this car. Another cool thing is this. I know you guys can't see too well, but right there, it's a flashlight. There's a leather pocket. Take it out like this. And here it is. Even says Firebird on it. These are really rare and they're hard to find. Looks like I gotta change the battery. Here's the power switch. Cool, huh?